Hello, welcome back to Geology classes. What we did in the last class, I think last video you learned introduction to financial statement, right? So in that I explained what is the format and how to do trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet, correct? Now here we will do separately one problem on trading account, one problem on profit and loss account, one problem on balance sheet, and then all together one problem we will do. Okay, so this will not take much time, very fast you can finish it off. Just you need to know how to segregate which are called as trading expenses, which are called as profit and loss expenses. That means admin expenses it will come by. Okay, trading expenses in the sense till you manufacture the product, whatever expenses you have taken or whatever expenses you made, everything will be shown in trading account. Okay, so now let us see here some expenses I have given to you. So check those expenses whether it will come under trading account or profit and loss account. Let us check it out. Okay, so this is the question we are preparing for trading account. What is the format? Trading account for the year ended, whatever year mentioned, 31/3/20 I have given. It can be 20, 21, 19, 18, anything. Whatever year they mention, that you have to write over there. Okay, so now trading account, particulars amount and particulars amount. See, there are two methods, learn and do it, or else through the format also you can write down. When you are going through the format, just remember, first we will start with two opening stock. Whether question you saw or you didn't see, directly first write down these four transactions and then check it out for the next transactions. It will be very easy for you. First opening stock, next two purchases less purchase returns, and here buy sales less sales returns, and after that buy closing stock. So these transactions, before itself you write and keep it. Before itself, before you see the question itself, if you are attending any trading account or final accounts, any problem, first you can write and keep this one. Okay, these must be there. If it is not there, then we will put nil. Okay, now first let's see what is the opening stock. Stock 20,000. That means at the year starting, when you have started your accounting year or financial year, at that time whatever is the stock, that is called as opening stock. You can find this one in the trial balance. Okay, next one. Purchases. Purchases given in the question 60,000. And then returns are there. Yes, we have two returns. Returns inwards and return outwards. Which is purchase returns and which one is sales returns. If we sell the goods, then whenever they are sending or whenever they are returning the goods, those returns are coming inside. So sales returns are called as returns inwards. Okay. Now, when you purchase the goods, if you got any damages, then you will return the goods. So, those goods were going out. So, purchase returns are return outwards. Okay? Purchase returns are return outwards. Sales returns are returns inwards. Here, both are same number, no? So, you may get confusion. So, return outward, I will make it 2000. Okay? So, now return outwards 2000, so that is treated as purchase returns. Now what is the amount? We should find out what is the net sales for the year. That means I have purchased 60,000. In that I already returned 2,000 goods. So now what is the balance I am having with me? Only 58,000 stock I have purchased. Okay, actually we purchased 60, but what happened, 2000 stock was not good, so I have returned that goods. So now balance with me is only 58,000 stock. Only this much material only I have used to manufacture the goods. Now let us see what is sales. Sales is 90,000. Just to explain what is the sales returns, that is the returns inwards 1000. Total 89,000. 90,000 minus 1,000, it is 89,000. closing stock at the year end, whatever is the stock, that is called as closing stock, 21,000. Okay. Now, next, what else we have? Stock done, purchases done, sales done. Next, wages. Wages, whenever, wherever manufacturing is going on, there we will make the payment as wages to wages. What is the amount? 5,000. Next, salaries. Salaries will be paid at admin, not in the manufacturing place. Okay, it can be paid in the office expenses, you can call, or administration expenses, you call it. Okay, so it will not be shown in the trading account. So even if they show, you need not to take those salaries. Okay, next one, carriers inwards. Carriers inwards. First, what is the meaning of carriers inwards? Carriers inwards in the sense, whenever you purchase the raw material or stock, okay, further it can be called as delivery expenses. You can take it as delivery expenses that you made to purchase the stock. After purchasing, to bring to your factory or manufacturing unit, whatever payment you made to bring those stock, that is called as carriers inwards. How much? 500. Next, carriers outwards. That means you sold the stock to deliver them whatever expenses you paid. So after sales, whatever happens, it comes under profit and loss account, not in the manufacturing. Okay, it will not come under trading account. Even if they have given, you need not to take that one. Next, power, fuel, all those things will be coming under trading account only. Haulage, the kind of names only will come which you have never heard. All those will be coming under trading account, that you remember. Okay, other than wages, carriers inwards, whatever new names which you never heard, all those mostly coming in the trading account. In that way you remember, you can remember those expenses. Okay, so now first you remember whatever expenses you made to manufacture the product, everything will be shown in the trading account. Clear? First, what I said, first write down stock, opening stock, purchases less returns, credit side sales less returns, and closing stock. First, do the entry for them, check the trial balance, in that everything will be given to you. First, put the amounts and then move on to the question and check it out whether wages are given or not. After wages, other than that, any manufacturing expenses to manufacture the product, all those things will be coming under trading account. Okay, so now let's do the total. 89,000 plus 21,000. I think it is 1,10,000. 1,10,000. Now do the total of debit. How much you will get? 20, 78, 79 and 84,000. 1,10,000 minus 84,000. I think it is 26,000. Okay, so right, we call it to gross profit. This is called only gross profit. So this gross profit will be brought down to profit and loss account by gross profit. After manufacturing, from the sales, you got this much of profit, and to sell that and to run the business, for everything you will make more expenses. All those things will be shown in the profit and loss account. After subtracting profit and loss account, whatever expenses you have, whatever answer you are getting, that can be treated as net profit. That will be the final profit for us. Got it? So now any doubts in that? What is trading account? To manufacture the product, whatever we have spent, that we will be showing in the trading account. Okay, debit side you are writing all the expenses, credit side you are writing all the revenues whatever you have, and after that closing stock, that also we will be showing credit side. Okay, and total of credit minus total of debit, then you will get gross profit. If your expenses are more than revenue, that means debit is more than credit, then you got gross loss. Okay, the gross loss will be shown this side, but here we got gross profit, so I have shown this one. Debit side, gross profit carried on, that will be forwarded to the profit and loss account. Okay, in the next class we will be continuing with the profit and loss account. Till then, please wait for my classes. And before that, before signing out, first like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you. Bye bye.